What's going on YouTube? It's Jesse with another reaction video. Crypt just dropped a new video. It's a one take is what he's calling it. His first song, Rapping From My Closet. Official music video. Now, Crypt is definitely I would say, one of the best YouTube rappers. I don't even want to call him a YouTube rapper, but his platform is on YouTube. Like, the dude can rap. Like, he can rap fast. He can do all different types of... He can do it all in the rap game. Writes his own stuff. Yeah. And he's calling this a one take. So let's check this out. And coincidence, this wasn't planned. The whole black and red theme is what he's rocking here. And I'm rocking too. So let's see what Crypt's got from Rapping From My Closet.
I just try to stick to myself. Yeah. There's too many snakes in the grass. Too many fakes in the game. Many two-faced men.
There's so many fake people, especially in the YouTube scene or just in the professional scene. There's a whole bunch of people who just want to use you to climb the ladder. It always happens. Hell, us reaction channels, now my channel kind of is a reaction channel. I'm hoping to eventually turn it back into art and hockey, but quarantine. So I just figured let's do reactions. But even in the reaction game, I need Crypt's video to do well, for hopefully my video does well. I need 6ix9ine to drop another track just so I can react to it and hope that goes well. I need, KSI to do a track. I need this person to do a track. Maybe Eminem drops a new track. You need to live off them. But, I'm not saying I'm definitely not a snake, but I am using you. Sadly. Sorry. Not sorry. I don't. But let's go back to the beginning. Hear that again.
I just try to stick to myself. Yeah. There's too many snakes in the grass. Too many fakes in the game. Many two-faced men with holes in my back. I just want to write my raps and retire my mom and my dad. So excuse me, please. I'ma do me, and you can get the fuck off my back. Yeah. Oh, yo, I'm almost to 1 million. I made it without spending a single cent.
That's true. He is almost to 1 million. Like I'm not gonna click off the video right now, but I think he's at 900 and something K, which is unbelievable. The dude's blowing up this whole year. Like, some people might say that's because he took part in the whole dissing with Deji against his brother JJ. Some people might say he can gain even more subscribers because he's on a track with KSI. The dude was going to get to 1 million regardless of jumping on that. He's too good for him not to have been noticed eventually.
On the pay-per-click AdSense, other rappers want my dad. So excuse me, please. I'ma do me, and you can get the fuck off my back. Yeah. Oh, yo, I'm almost to 1 million. I made it without spending a single cent on the pay-per-click AdSense. Other rappers want to say that.
Oh, he's basically telling you right there. He didn't pay to promote his stuff for it to grow. He did it genuine. Like right here, other rappers want to say they didn't pay for their promotion. There are a lot of guys who pay for features or pay this person to help blow them up. Like, let me do a video with you so I can gain off of your video because you've got like 20 million, or you're like a couple million subscribers. Maybe I can gain like 100,000 off of that by doing a video with you. It happens. People do it. It's part of the game. It's how you gotta grow. But Crypt did it the right way, his own way, and it grew. Because he did songs with with Screw and Quedeca, and they weren't big yet. They're still they're just around the same like him. They're not big, but when you get close to 1 million, you are big. But compared to the PewDiePies and everything, yeah, you're small, but you're still bigger than everyone else. Like, I'm only at 1,000 subscribers, and I've been on that for a long time. And I didn't post. But thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate it.
I didn't pay for their promotion, but I got papers that say this shit's a fat fib. Now I don't know if rappers diss me on the low so they can brag to their friends that they diss me and I didn't even know. But you can tell by their tone that they know that they don't stand a chance if we go toe to toe. But I digress.
See what I mean? This guy's flow is crazy. Like, he can rap really fast and he can slow it right down. Like, oh, let me go back to that. I'm sorry I'm pausing so much.
Papers that say that she's a fat fib. Now I don't know if rappers diss me on the low so they can brag to the friends that they diss me and I didn't even know. But you can tell by their tone that they know that they don't stand a chance if we go toe to toe. But I digress this, why stress this? Lines don't concern herself with sheep, white test script. Boy, I'm on fire like a tire in a wreck pit. Try and blow out my flame, boy, that's a death wish. It's becoming common misconception when I rap it. People think of babbling about nothing. But I'm saying
that's the thing. There are guys, Crypt's one of them, who can rap really fucking fast. But people still think he's going no, he's fucking rapping words, man. Rewind it, listen to it again if you don't freaking understand what he's saying. He's rapping fast, but he's rapping coherently. You can understand every goddamn word. If you can't pick it up, train your ears. Because he ain't mumbling. Let's go back a little bit.
For sheep, white test script. Boy, I'm on fire like a tire in a wreck pit. Try and blow out my flame, boy, that's a death wish. It's becoming common misconception when I rap it. People think of babbling about nothing. But I'm saying twice the stuff and half the time you complain cause you tried and it came out sucking. Fuck, every day back on the same topic. When it's gonna stop? All this dissing is nonsense. I would rather work together than to bitch about it. Get up on the record with me, spit it, then we'll get a crowd to sit around and listen to us spitting. Then we'll get a tally of the better sounding spitter. It's simple, let's get it now, go count it out. I guarantee that you will see that all your votes ain't even close to.
See, I'm sorry for pausing, but like he was saying right there, basically he to kind of break down what he was kind of saying there. He's basically saying let's do a rap battle. Let's not be dissing each other, in random videos here and there, or doing like a half diss. Like I didn't mean a diss, but a diss like you're doing diss videos. Have a rap battle. Kick it old school. Go have a big crowd. Go at each other back and forth and see who's the better rapper. And if you might say rap battling is stupid, whatever. Eminem was a rap battler. He's one of the biggest rappers to this day. He's the GOAT.
Equaling half of the votes from me. What a scheme that was. All this shit is so fun. I'm just rapping cause I'm happy. You just rapping cause you lunch. And I leave you up like I always do. Another fat joke, but it's oh so true. And I can't help but do it. So go.
And that's the best thing too. If you can take shots at yourself, what can someone say about you? Like Crypt right there just threw in like a fat joke in a sense, like I'll eat you up, because I'm hungry, type of thing. Hey, now what are you gonna do? You gonna call him fat? He's already said it. He doesn't care. Figure something else out.
From me, what a scheme that was. All this shit is so fun. I'm just rapping cause I'm happy. You just rapping cause you lunch. And I leave you up like I always do. Another fat joke, but it's oh so true. And I can't help but do it. So go review it and focus only on that and not the soulful music. Upload your stupid little hopeless review, bitch, and hope it grows to get vocals and views. It's sad that these people wanna talk shit when they never met Crypt cause I would befriend them. But why do I expect nothing but respect from these specs of the rap game? They're nothing but dust. You and I both know that I'm better than most and your whole career is a bust. So give me my rose while I can't smell those, and I'll go ascend to the sun. This the last time that I will address it. All these negative comments, I have an ill obsession. Suddenly when I rap about my depression, I sound like an F, and that's a definite way to discredit all my messages. I'm sounding like me every time I'm on the beat. Stop comparing.
Again, my bad for pausing right there. I'm gonna rewind. Don't you worry. But yeah, when Crypt made that video where he was talking about like the depression and everything, sure, yes, it sounded like NF, but it wasn't NF. It was Crypt. Crypt has his own version of it. Like NF didn't, that's not his game. Like NF isn't the depressed rapper. Like he has other shit too. Just because someone else does that style of rap doesn't make them this. Like that's like saying Crypt, you know what? You're just an Eminem because he's white. Come on. He's got his own flow, his own style. And this song so far is fire. Crypt, you've outdone yourself with this.
This the last time that I will address it. All these negative comments, I have an ill obsession. Suddenly when I rap about my depression, I sound like an F, and that's a definite way to discredit all my messages. I'm sounding like me every time I'm on the beat. Stop comparing me to others and then maybe you will see. That's no disrespect in 80s, one of the greatest in the game. But the second you take away that I'm rapping about my pain, I'm gonna snap and go insane cause I dealt with it on the daily. Maybe think before you say this shit, I begin to speak my way. Hey, album reviews just came in. Tales from the Crypt got a 3 out of 10. A guy told me that I rap too much about my dead grandma and that I sound like a bitch. Wow, some of y'all have no.
And again, like when it comes to like reviewing an album, you can't just take one person's review as the definitive of the album. Like a lot of people will say, like I'm gonna use Eminem as the example here because I love Eminem's music. A lot of people tell you that Revival is probably like the worst album ever. It's like they'll give it like a 2 out of 10. If you're comparing it to all his other albums, then yeah, it's probably his worst album. But it's not that bad of an album, especially compared to what was coming out around that time. Like, he's got some banging tracks on that, but people were like, I want the old him. If you were reviewing that album based off of what you expected, that's what you're going to end up getting. So like with Tales of the Crypt album, it was much better than a 3 out of 10. But somebody was comparing him to something else. They were comparing his tracks about his depression to NF. Don't do that. Review an album for who you're listening to.
Soul, she was my best friend, but she didn't even know that I made a lot of dough from spitting infinite flows. Even though some of y'all say I stole a bunch of those, but when I ask you what I stole, y'all don't even know. Cause I never stole shit but the heart from your home, and y'all lost it. This is nonsense. I'm on the way to blow up, y'all watch this. I just turned down a 6-figure deal. Fuck trying to appeal, I'll keep rapping from my closet.
Okay, now, if that ending is him saying he turned down like a record deal, that's not a bad thing. Because the minute you sell out to a record label, you gotta do what they want. And Crypt wants to rap the way he wants, which I appreciate. You know, I will use the other YouTube example, like so with KSI. He at one point had a record label, and he had to release songs he didn't want to release, but he had to release an album. Then he went independent, and we got the album with Randolph, the New Age album, which I believe that was an independent release. I think his newest album is back with a record label, but that's how else are you gonna get those features? That's the thing. You want features, you probably have to be on a record label, but yeah, you don't need a deal. You don't need a record label deal. You can do stuff independent, especially with use your YouTube subscribers. Like, use your following base. Like, you'll do well. You don't need a label to push your album when you can easily push it yourself. But that's my reaction to Crypt's new track, Rapping From My Closet. That's a banger. Well done, Crypt. I'm definitely going to listen to that again for sure on my off time here. So, catch you guys in the next one.
Hey, what a sick video that was. Jesse Official Sketch, the best channel on YouTube. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and yeah, peace.